Hello, I'm Chris Nail, an educator at the New Mexico Museum of Art here in Santa Fe. I'm here with our curator of photography, Catherine Ware, to talk about a photograph from the museum's collection that's currently on view in the exhibition, Breathtaking. The theme of the show, as well as the photograph, connect with the EarthDay.org 2021 theme, Together We Can Restore Our Earth.
Hi, Chris. Yeah, of course, an important theme of the exhibition Breathtaking is, not surprisingly, our relationship with the environment and that reciprocity of carbon and oxygen that makes it possible for us to breathe. And when we inhale, we bring in the world, the atmosphere around us into our bodies. So we really need to be attentive to what we put into the air.
And that's exactly what this picture is about. This large photograph is from the museum's collection, and it's by a New Mexico photographer named Will Wilson. Will is an artist here in Santa Fe who grew up on the Navajo Nation and creates work in conversation with 19th century photographers whose images really created an enduring cultural stereotype of Native Americans.
The piece is titled Autoimmune Response Number 5 from a series Will did in 2005. And I wasn't here yet, but as I understand it, it was part of a whole installation about a Navajo man trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world. So he created a whole installation that included a hogan where the man lived and a greenhouse where he was trying to grow his own food.
And here we see him, and maybe not Will, but rather that character that he's portraying, venturing out of that safety zone. And if you notice that his nose and mouth are covered, it's more obvious in some other images from the series, but if you look really closely, you'll see he has two small tanks on his back. So he's wearing a mask connected to an air supply of some kind, we can assume. And that's a signal to us that maybe the air that's around him isn't really suited for human life, or isn't healthy for him to be breathing.
Yeah, and he's at the Grand Canyon in Arizona, a place that is sacred to many Native cultures. And we see him in kind of a three-stop action cinematic views. And so those panels ascend as he moves toward the rim of the canyon. And to me, that suggests movement in time and his journey, and perhaps a sense of the effort that it is taking him to get there.
Yeah, and I noticed that the really long horizontal composition of the image really emphasizes the vastness of the space that's around him and that he's inhabiting, and his aloneness in that landscape. And then he gets to the rim of the canyon and he stands there in sort of this, with this feeling of contemplation and of awe of where he is. He's probably there at sunrise and his arms extended because he's sprinkling corn pollen into the canyon and preparing for morning prayers.
Living in balance with the world is central to Navajo or Diné life. And we did consult with our friend and colleague, Kevin Vicente, about those lifeways and traditions. So thank you for your tips, Kevin. We appreciate that. Yeah, to me, the beauty of this picture is seeing this vulnerable human standing alone in the vastness of the canyon, perhaps after his species has shifted the balance of the ecosystem away from human survival, but always striving for harmony and balance. And that's an act of responsibility as well as of hope that we can all learn from.
Good thoughts to keep in mind for Earth Day 2021.
Happy Earth Day.
Thanks, everyone.